What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be on the Geminis, okay? Let's get it. Alright, the first one we have is push through any insecurities. So this could be like if you're feeling down about something. We all have to moments when we feel down about something. One good advice that I've learned from a fellow YouTuber is basically I'm gonna shout them more harsh tweets, right? I used to watch them when I was going through my little depression stages because they're very funny. Even though I know the jokes could get very deep, I should say, very out there, right? But it was a sense of humor where I got where they said, and everybody's always got something to share, right? And they told me something. They said, whenever you're feeling some type of way, just start there too, right? Just start it and just see what happens. Like sometimes I don't feel like washing dishes, or I don't feel like doing the simplest things, right? Sometimes I hit my depression stages where I just not be feeling it, not feel like training, not feel like doing anything, not feel like doing anything, and I just start the task because of that simple advice that I was given off of YouTube. Just start the task. So I'm gonna share that from me to you, or from them to me to you, right? Start the task. If you're feeling insecure, you're feeling not all to be 100% yourself. Just start the task, and that will help you push through that feeling that you have. Just a little advice from me to you. Let's see what else we got. Alright, the next one we got for you guys is New World. So this is going to be like a new situation that's going to be coming for you. As you guys know, you guys are probably staying focused. If you're watching videos like this, then you're definitely on point. You're definitely trying to see okay, let's put it like this, right? These type of channels, they're basically like, if you were to be, this is like, I'm gonna show you guys, these type of videos, it's like if you're outside, right? And you say, wow, I wish I could fly like a bird, or I wish I could go on a plane, and a plane just comes over your head. You're gonna look at that like a sign. You're gonna say, oh wow, that was a sign. So that's basically what these are. This is not gonna apply to everybody, it's only gonna apply to people that it applies to, right? It makes sense. You click on this video, and as you know, if you continue to watch certain videos like these, and you're just trying to find different messages, trying to find different things, like I just told you, I get messages from other people, I get advice from other people, and then I just pass it on, right? New World, as you guys know, if you guys make any right decisions, you're going to be entering a new lifestyle, you're going to be entering a new life, right? A new world, right? So these are the things, it's just confirmation for you guys, right? You guys already know that, hey, I'm already on the right path, and probably focus on a career choice, staying focused, I'm staying driven, I'm doing what I gotta do, I'm handling all my business. You already know you're in the right direction. So all you needed was that little card to say confirmation. There you go. Happy days, right? So that's what that was. That's what that really is. Because I already know you guys should be on the right path. So okay, be real. Alright, listen. Be real, be true to yourself. Don't hang around people that are especially two-faced. Like, even if you're cool with them, don't be cool with them. I'm gonna tell you why. Because here's the thing, right? People will, especially gossip, people will talk about people behind their back, and then of course they're gonna talk about you behind your back. But here's a bigger picture I wanna recognize. You have a lot of guys, a lot of girls that hang with people that steal. And I talk about this constantly because it's a pet peeve of mine. There's no honor amongst thieves. I don't care what you tell me, no. There's no honor amongst thieves. If you hang around somebody that steals, 9 out of 10 times they're going to steal your stuff too. If you guys fall out, they're going to come for you too. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let you guys know that. From my people out there watching, if you're hanging around people that are stealing out of cars, stealing out of houses or whatever, they could turn on you too. That energy could come right off of you too. You know what I mean? So it's just as bad as if you accept it or if you're hanging around. So be real, be true to yourself, and be authentic. There's no point, life, listen. No material, nothing that you gain in life is not worth, people could say it's worth it, but I would rather be fulfilled within myself than have a lot of materials that make me feel like I'm filled. Because the day that all those materials go away, it don't matter. You know what I mean? So make sure that you guys are focusing on yourself. I'm not saying that materials don't matter, you can't have nice things. I'm just saying that you have a lot of people that chase nice things, and they do things that affect affect them. They know that within themselves they wouldn't do. They do things that they basically sell their soul to get materials, right? And I want to prevent you from doing that, because what happens is when you sell yourself out for these type of things and they go away because of something might happen or whatever, you're back. Not only are you back to stage one, but you're 10 times broken now that you lost everything. So it's better to just build yourself up from the get-go. It's better to, I'm not saying you can't do your thing or whatever, but be mindful of the things that you do, because you got to remember, are you doing it for that, or are you doing it because that's who you are? Now, if you're doing it that's because who you are, then you ain't gonna have problems. You know what I mean? You're gonna get rewarded for what you get. But don't just do things for it. And for my people, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know like people that's from like for an example, people that's from say the suburbs or whatever, right? They call them, and the gated communities, and then they go and they want to feel like they're a part of something, so they go hang on the projects. You know what I mean? Like trying to gain something that like trying to be something within themselves that they know that they're not. That like it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Well, it's not the same vice versa, because on another note, if the suburban guy or whatever, like, you feel me, or suburban kid or whatever, the gated community person that was financially stable, right? And let's say they make friends with somebody that's financially stable. Instead of the person, the gated community, trying to be that person, which is gonna only lead to, like, there's the whole point of certain lifestyles is to develop. So there's no point in people going from here down here, like that doesn't make sense. I would look at it to say, I would hope that it would be the opposite, right? I would hope that when, the kid that was up here with the finances up here, and they meet somebody that maybe finances are not, I'm not saying that the person is not happy, but let's say the kid wants to, maybe they want a Rolls Royce, maybe they want a fancy car, maybe they want a nice house. You ain't gonna get a nice house with a certain bit of money, like just keeping it real. So maybe they link up, they become great friends, and this person that's financially stable, maybe they know a few things, maybe they know how to dress for an interview, how to do this, how to do that, and they can teach each other how to maneuver. Like this person might know how to, obviously peak, because for example, if you're in a certain industry, right? There's a lot of fake things going on, right? Everybody knows movie stars all that have a lot of fake energies, a lot of fake vibes. It's all the stunt. The movie is not real. It's a TV show. So it's like a lot of actors, right? They have to deal with a lot of fake people. A lot of people that put on a front, put on a smile, and they're not really that. So the kid that's from like, the low income family members and things like that, they know about all of that stuff because they have to go through real life situations on a day-to-day basis. I'm not saying they have to go through all these shootings and all that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying realistically, they'll probably have to see their mama, talking about bills and stuff. I'm talking about people from talking about like somebody, because I know, because I've lived in areas like that. I've lived in both areas. I've lived in gay communities and I've lived in the PJs or the projects or apartment complexes where, my people didn't really have much. So it's like I've seen both ends, so I can speak on it. And what I can say is I would rather us, if we're gonna get together as a community, then we need to teach each other the right ways instead of trying to adapt the wrong ways. You know what I mean? Like I just said, if a gay community kid meets a project kid or whatever, and they get together, maybe they should teach each other the good traits. Like, okay, I'm not going like the guy from the apartments. Like, I'm not going to teach you how to fully go steal or rob. I'm going to teach you how to see people for who they are. Like, okay, you see that person over there, stay away from them. You see this area, stay away from that. It's a number of trouble. It's like you trying to go to a bar and you don't drink. It just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? You're not trying to get involved with what's going on already and stay away from that. That kid can teach that kid something. Then the other kid that's from the gated community can teach that kid how to raise his, up his, credit score, up his dress code, talk, I'm not saying they don't know how to speak and dress. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Basically, it's just about taking the positive and leaving the negative. You know what I mean? Because it's like different. We all have negative and positive within our lives. But when we link up and communities get together, we gotta learn that. So that's when I say be real. I know that I drag that on, but I want everybody to be real within themselves and be able to share that connection, right? Let's see what else we got for my Geminis. Gratitude, so just being grateful for how far you came, right? Even grateful for the fact that you got up out of bed this morning, like, whoa. Like, I don't know if you guys even got up out of bed. Just be grateful that you woke up, your eyes, you're watching this video, so your eyes are up. Grateful for every little thing that you see in your life. Everything did not come at once. Everything does not come at once. So let's just be grateful for it. That's just a message for my Geminis. Just be grateful. Excuse me, guys. They're trying to stop my reading, as you can see, because my nose is starting to get over like that. Okay, him. But we're not going to quit. I'm a perfect example for you guys. I know you guys can see the card as well, right? Him. It's just about being comfortable. As you guys know, your him is a sanctuary. Make sure that you guys are not inviting any people that you feel like is bringing negative energies to your him. Your him is your sanctuary, so that should be important for you guys. Your him. You want to be comfortable in your him, right? Detoxify. Make sure that you guys are constantly, like, coming away from a lot of things that's going to bring you down, right? What are you watching on the films? What are you doing within your life? Are you doing anything that's going to release that energy? Go for a walk. Things that's going to kind of release that those energies that you pick up when you go to the mall and all that, and you pick up all these negative energies. How can you do things that's going to not only release those things, but also pick up on positive energies to react as a shield? That way, if you have to deal with them, if you have to deal with the negative energies, it's not sticking to you like glue. It's kind of just like you're putting oil in your body, and whatever goes in your body just kind of slips off, right? Because it's kind of like putting a protective layer on. So just detoxify yourself. Make sure you guys are drinking a lot of water as well. Lighten up, right? Life gets hard, but sometimes we gotta remember that we made it through struggles already. We don't have to take life too seriously. Like I'm not saying don't, be serious or don't do things that's going to, or don't stay focused. But if you mess up and you fail, there's no point in making yourself more angry and more upset by throwing a fit and things like that, right? Work through your feelings is your last message for my Gemini. I do want to speed this up because I do want to go handle my nails because I feel like it's just a distraction. So I'm saying when you're giving good advice, believe this, the devil is lurking, right? Devil energy, negative energy, he is lurking. I can tell you guys, they're gonna try to mess with you. See, my nails is they're trying to mess up because they see, hey, I'm not just spitting stupidity on this online. I'm actually giving y'all some good information. So things are just gonna change your life. So it's going to be situations where they're gonna try to mess with my nails. So I'm gonna go handle that. I'm gonna finish it up. Work through your feelings. It's gonna be my last message for my Geminis. Sorry I have to speak this through, but it is what it is. But work through your feelings, right? Exactly what I'm doing, right? I have feels on top of it. I have thoughts of just pausing the video, ending it, and go sorting out my business. But however, I gotta get work done, and my feelings, they gotta kind of get worked on. I gotta work through it, right? I might feel on top of it, but that don't mean that I have to quit or I have to engage in my feelings. We're gonna work through my feelings, right? So make sure you work through your feelings as well. Like I said, be simple tasks like cleaning dishes, sweeping the floor, whatever. You might feel drowsy. Work through that. Drink some water. Plenty of water, because your water will, having more water in your system, as much as water as you can, will definitely help you think clearer. It will definitely make you feel a lot more hydrated. And you need that when you're doing day-to-day tasks. Okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comment section below how you feel, and just let me know how you enjoyed this reading. Well, if you enjoyed this reading. This is for my Geminis. I'll see you guys in the next video.